Hey, I'm Tristan Keene. I'm an undergraduate research assistant in the currently unnamed Jens Hag Research Lab, and today I'm going to walk you guys through how I set up Kohler Illumination on our Zeiss Primo Star microscope. So we got this thing, big old Primo Star. We got an Axio 208 color cam on it. I don't know if you guys need to know that, but yeah, and I'm going to show you, we have to do this every time we use this just to make sure we get the right light projection onto the otoliths that I analyze. That's my main job. Yeah, so I'll walk you guys through it. I think first we're going to start off, I'm just going to show you guys the individual pieces of the functions and different things on the microscope. Okay, so we're going to be going over the main kind of components of the microscope that we utilize when setting up Kohler calibration. For our microscopes, Kohler illumination, calibrating the Kohler illumination, it's all the same stuff. So here we have the light condenser that basically changes and you can kind of see it down there, the size of the light projection. We have the aperture lever, which affects how much light goes through this little frame basically in there. We have the Kohler adjustments, which just changes the direction, the position of the light within the view of the microscope. And then we also have the condenser focus knob, which is, not as self-explanatory, but we'll go over it and it'll come pretty obvious in the video what its uses. All right, so now I'm going to walk you guys through setting up the Kohler illumination now that we kind of know all the parts and the pieces. So the first thing we're going to do, I like to put a reference slide down on the microscope at the desired focus level or zoom level. I have it on 10x right now. Yeah, and I like using the reference slide just because it can help me set the focus really well of the imaging and just gives me like a center to orient myself with. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take that light condenser at the bottom and we are going to close it all the way so it looks a little bit like this. And we're going to take that aperture lever over the top of that and we're going to move it all the way to the left so it is all the way open. All the light is coming in. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take those little knobs right above the light condenser and we are going to adjust the positioning of the illumination so it sits directly over in the center. Kind of finicky, kind of difficult to do because there's not really a science to it. You kind of just fiddle with them until they get in position. That'll do. That'll get us set. Just for peace of mind, move that over. Bang. Okay, cool. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the adjuster focus knob and we're going to adjust the outer focus until the corners are as sharp as we can get them and we kind of get this polygon shape. So you'll see it kind of right here is pretty good. You can see kind of those corners and that kind of dihedral shape on the outside. That's pretty much where we want it to be. And then next thing we're going to do is we are going to open our light condenser until it extends just beyond the edges of the screen. So we'll do it slowly and get it to like right there, which is just about perfect. Yeah, and then we have one more step after that, and then we're good to go. Okay, for the very last step, it's kind of cool. You get to take apart your microscope for this one. So what we're going to do is we have our aperture lever down here, all the way to the left, which means it's all the way open. All the light is currently coming in through the eye ports. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off one of the eyepieces, which I can't seem to do with one hand. So bang, boom, eyepiece removed. And we're going to shove you down in there, get a good look at that. And what I'm doing right now, you can't see it, but I'm moving the aperture lever to the right. And basically, the circle at the bottom is going to get smaller and smaller until we start to see the polygon edges of it right there. And basically, we want that little light polygon to take up 2/3 of that bottom hole. So we're going to get like, yeah, that's about perfect right there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Once we have it at that 2/3, we leave the aperture lever at wherever we have it. We put the eyepiece back in. And we are now ready to examine our otolith specimens.